welcome back again guys, Nori here, and today we're gonna continue from where we left. Should I put on the glove? Yes, I guess. Okay, glove-nya sudah ditaruh. Fits my hand perfectly. The glove has fit my hand perfectly. Okay, we are going back to the past again. Do you remember who you are? Oh, Highlander. Do you still remember your purpose? Oh, Highlander. You all miss you so much. Huh? Oh, Highlander. Okay. Hurry up and come back home. Oh, hey, hello. Welcome to Amia's Corporation. How does it feel to be alive? Pretty good, huh? Pretty good, huh? I know you are still a little confused right now, but that's okay. I assure you that you'll soon get. Okay, you are asking what your mission is. My dear, patience. We'll get to that. Where should I start? Oh, he does really look like the developer. You know, I have this old friend who is a little mad at me. A little mad that he wants to murder me and destroy my company. So he has made a weapon, a very deadly weapon. You don't know what that weapon is. But a little birdie told me it had something to do with other people's memories. Pretty frightening. Pretty frightening, huh? So, here's what are you gonna do? My apologies. I hope this is about my delivery. Hello. Already? That's awesome. But unfortunately, I'm not at home right now, my friend. Yes, just leave the package at the door. Yes, the entire uniform. Alright, that's great. Thank you so much. Sorry about that. Where was I again? That's right. I need you to locate his weapon and then destroy it. And while you are at it, try to figure out what kind of experiment this guy is up to. And your code name will... What? My code name? A sad and tremendous shudder from the legal department snapped me back to reality. What just happened? Suddenly, a man flew through the wall connecting the laboratory to the legal department as if he was thrown by something with a falling force. He was slammed into the wall at the other end of the department and then fell to the floor. That's Draco! But because of the massive impact, Draco has lost his consciousness. What followed was an inhuman roar from the lab. I could hear the monster approaching steps. Draco! I shook Draco violently, but he didn't respond. Draco. Okay. He's not that. What should I do? You need to run the basement. Quick. Yeah, the basement. I dashed to the elevator and punched the button. Hurry. Please be quick. Good. Hurry and drag Draco into the elevator, then press the button to close the door. Okay. I could still feel my heart pounding. That monster doesn't seem to be pursuing us. I think I'll safe for now. What exactly was that thing? Draco. Sorry, I couldn't stop him. Slowly, Draco stood up. He sounded very weak. Draco, are you okay? No need to worry about me. It's just few scratch. Stop acting like a hero at a time like this. Okay. Jacob froze in the face of my emotion of burst. At that moment, we were both just looking at each other and stuck in silence. Jacob, are you serious? Stop it with that. You have been saying strange, incomprehensible bullshit ever since we met in the lobby. You are badly hurt, yet you are making light of it. You are really starting to piss me off. I don't give a damn about how cool you are. And at this point, I really don't care how many lies you've told me. But I do know that what I am worried about now is you. Oh, come on. You really look like a younger version of Vincent. Jacob's face broke and began to show a deep sorrow, a sadness that I would never expect to see it from him at the time. Nori, I'm sorry. If only I had told you the truth earlier, maybe things wouldn't be the way they are. What do you mean, man? Jacob, there are times when I ask myself, can we go back to in time? But for you, our past is long gone. We can go back, we will. That's what we are here for, isn't it? To search for our past, the past we shared. Even if I've completely forgotten you, I'd like to get to know you again. So when we escape from here, please tell me everything about our past. As you wish, Lady Nori. But there is a more urgent issue at hand. Where is he right now? What happened there? What the hell is that thing? He's not a thing. He's someone you already know. The truth is... Uh-oh. Ah, right. But Noah. Ouch. This is bad. My precious Chaser, tell me, is there someone you love? Chaser. A loved one, my dear mind sharing. Why would you ask such a question? Let's assume one day a disaster were to happen to your loved one. Say they lost their body, but their memories are still intact. Would you still love them like that? Of course I would. No matter what body they change into, they are still them. What a heartwarming answer. Well, let's change the scenario, shall we? Let's say, what if the person you love is physically intact, but has lost all their memories? Would you still love such a person? Of course I would. Even if they lost all their memories, I would still love them. Even if they completely forgotten about your existence. Even if all the memories you two share are gone. This would make me miserable, but I would still love them. What an amusing answer. Humans always have been able to entertain me. Okay, man, sure am. Well then. Since you don't mind them losing the fight, and you don't mind them losing their memory, what exactly do you love about them? Okay, I'm not sure how to come up with this. What you love is merely a self-fulfilling emotion. What you love is a person from the past that no longer exists. Okay, dude, you're getting to my nerve. The brutal truth is, the moment one loses their memory, they will no longer be themselves, and they will never be able to go back. Okay, Investigation complete. Successfully retrieved the glove. Okay, get that for... Oh! Not sure what that for, but yeah. Are you the new detective? Good to see you here. Just call me Vanora. Where is the crime scene? I heard the victim was a former employee of MES. Yes, room 39. Come with me. Okay, move along, people. Nothing to see here. And stop interfering with the work of police officer. Right, here we are. I'll leave the rest to you, Vanora. Objective. Survey the crime scene. Okay. Is there anything I can assist with, Detective Venora? As about the known fact of the case, according to our conversation with the residents of this building, there was a short power outage in the building around when the crime was occurring. However, after our investigation, it seems the building's blackout was not the murder work, it was mere coincidence. So the victim was killed at the exact time of the power outage. Correct. Collected evidence. A brief blackout. Okay. As for information, the name of the victim is Dr. Richard Emnon, a former researcher at MES Corporation. According to our investigation, although the victim holds a PhD, his position at MES was rather unremarkable. We don't know much about his current occupation, but judging by the apartment, it is not hard to deduct that the pay wasn't getting any better. A resident on the same floor claimed to have last seen him in the hallway outside his apartment last night. Allegedly, Dr. Emnon was on the phone at the time and seemed to be talking about some sort of deal. A deal. Collected evidence of the Emnon deal. In the conversation. Some pointings, but the closer you look, the more obvious it's that they just print out a bloodstain kind of. Nothing special about it. A bloodstain chair, nothing special about it. I opened the curtain. This is the only window in this apartment. The lock appears to not be tampered with, so it's unlikely that the murderer entered the room through here. Was the curtain here closed before? Yes, of course. We haven't moved the thing. Collected evidence. Closed curtains. See this. A trophy. It's stained with blood. Looks like it was used as a weapon of some kind. Did we find fingerprints from any suspect on the trophy? No, we only managed to collect Dr. Emnon's. Collected evidence, bloodstain. The door into the apartment. The resident of the apartment building claimed that the murderer eluded them and escaped through here. The suspect name is Zalmana, a resident on this floor. Zalmana. Something with mentioning she's a mutant. Oh, Zalmana. This is the case where she was. We are unsure at the moment. Countless tourists visit G3 district every year to receive notification We can't draw any conclusion yet. Okay, this is the case where she got. We thoroughly searched her apartment, but strangely enough, we couldn't find any form of identification. For now, it seems that the murderer has escaped. What about the bloodstains in the hallway outside the apartment before we arrived? Dr. Emin's team tracked a lot of reasons. These guys tracked them over the entire apartment building, and now there's blood everywhere outside the apartment. I guess this is where she got blamed for killing Dr. Emin. Even if there were any useful clues in the hallway, they've probably contracted into oblivion by now. Collective evidence suspect. The body has already been cleared. G4 investigation, Miru sure is efficient. That's correct. As the victim had been dismembered, we were unable to outline the exact location of the body on the floor. Unfortunate. However, the autopsy report from the investigation bureau has been released. Chaos of death was due to the rapid dismemberment of the body in a short period of time. This is some gruesome. So you are saying the murderer dismembered the victim while he was still alive? Yes, it was very gruesome death. Yes, it is. But according to the autopsy for the victim, he did show signs of being struck by an object, but it was not fatal. In addition, the body displayed signs of struggle before death, so it's unlikely that he was unconscious for the ordeal. Struck by an object, was it the trophy on the floor? Of course, correct. The shape of the wound does correspond to the pointed corner of the trophy. Beside that, there is something else. Some of the dismembered body parts of the deceased have disappeared. That's why disappeared. Yes, we wouldn't fully reconstruct the victim body with the pieces left in the room. We searched the entire apartment building, but we couldn't find any of the missing. We did take into the consideration that the perpetrator could be a non-human. Could be. But the reporter has made it clear that the dismemberment is not a result of a beast attack. Yeah, it's not a beast. Collected evidence is your body parts. Hey, is there anything I can assess to Detective Nora? Investigation completed. I believe I've gathered enough information to post what may have happened. It's clear that the murder was premeditated. The perpetrator was planning to kill Dr. Emnen from the very beginning. And since the window lacked any sign of forced entry, it is most probably that the culprit entered the apartment directly through the door. That means the murderer was invited into the apartment by the Dr. Emnen himself. In other words, our murderer is most likely whoever Dr. Emnen was making his deal with. Nonetheless, in the midst of this, a small mischief occurred. No. The killer intended to kill Dr. Emnen directly by hitting him on the head with a trophy. But the sudden power failure in the apartment made him miss, and he failed to kill Dr. Emnen with a single blow. Which is understandable, no one could anticipate a freak blackout. However, if the killer is the same person that behind the other recent G4 disappearances, then their negligences cannot be attributed to just that. The other victim who went missing disappeared without a trace. as if they had vanished into thin air. But this time the murderer messed up the whole apartment and attracted the attention of other residents. If it's really the same perpetrator, there has to be something else that also contributed to such major mistake. What do you mean there, Nora? In fact, the murderer could be very well very handsome. What if I win with that? Or have been reluctant to kill Dr. Imran, have an extreme fear of the dark, be seriously injured? Wrong. It seems unlikely that the murderer was in critical condition. Let me save a bit of save. Just in case, guys. Very handsome. Should I go with that? Have been reluctant to kill Dr. Imran. Wrong. Okay. Given the current situation, Dr. Imran, I highly doubt that was the case. What about very handsome? I was trying to search. I know it's wrong, but I'm gonna go with that. I don't think this have anything to do with that, but yeah, it is the dark. The murderer might have an extreme fear of the dark. The curtains in the apartment were drawn close at the time, and it would have taken a while for human eyes to adjust to the sudden darkness. Probably. So at the moment of the blackout, Dr. Imran apartment was most likely pitch black. Our cold-blooded assassin, who usually managed to keep so calm and careful, completely lost control in his apartment. It is quite possible that the killer has an extreme fear of sudden darkness due to some form of previous trauma. Sudden darkness. I see. I think I understand now. In addition, the manner of Dr. Imran's death is a major mystery. The killer dismembered him alive after failing to kill him with a single blow. The way they dismembered him reminds me of how all the core members of the MES Corporation were killed. As far as I know, all of the core members of MES were also killed in a similarly brutal way. Say. Add that to the recent disappearances in the G4 district, leaving many citizens paranoid. I guess many people would think that the killer is the same person who killed all the core members. However, I believe that the real reason why the killer tore Dr. Imran into pieces was to give Dr. Imran a painful death, to mimic the murder of the MES core member, to sweeten the MES operation to collect the trauma. What about this? To mimic murders of MES, or this one? I guess the second one is right. Some of Dr. Imran's body parts have gone missing. I don't remember that happening to any of the core members. The real reason why the killer dismembered Dr. Imran in a panic was to obtain his body parts. In the G4 Cyborg Incident, MES Corporation was found to be using the human flesh of ordinary G4 citizens as feed for the cyborg. But since Dr. Imran's body part did not have any sign of this attack, the killer was most likely trying to obtain Dr. Imran's body part to use as feed for the cyborg at the later time. But if they were working, wouldn't it be more likely that they would want to make a cyborg out of Dr. Imran? Why would they choose to turn him into cyborg feed instead? Detective Nora. Yes. Have you reached any conclusion to who the killer is? Put out a warrant for the arrest of Dalmona. She is undoubtedly the perpetrator we have been trying to search for all along. Okay. Putting it on hold, Mona. As you wish, Detective Benora. I don't think that's a good idea, but yeah, each sacrifice, as you say, for the company is important. The warrant has been issued. But Detective Benora, would you mind coming outside with me for a moment? There are some important matters I'd like to discuss with you. I just hope it is something good, or it is normal thing to talk about. Follow him to the street outside the apartment. It was getting quite late, and the temperature had dropped quite dramatically. But he was just walking in front of me silently, as if the cold were. After a while, he finally stopped in an alley where no one was nearby. Okay, don't like this. I do not like this. It was that you wanted to discuss. What was it? Discuss. Let's hear it out. Who is the action killer? Excuse me. You are called the inspector, yet you don't even realize who I am. Who am I? Who I am this whole time. Okay. The man in front of me slowly took off his police hat, and what followed was a sight that I couldn't expect it. I couldn't have expected. He suddenly grabbed a corner of his cheek and tore the skin off his head. Okay, who is this dude? What was revealed beneath it was his blue skin and white hair. It's you. But him revealing his true form only made me more vigilant. Inspector, it appears the fact that you still see me as a threat. Believe it or not, I don't have time to play Mr. Triple Agent for that stupid organization from G4, G3. What are you doing here? What else can I be doing here? Our boss gave me clear instruction to make sure you succeeded in your mission. But it seems that you have everything under control. However, you know very well who the actual killer is, don't you? Just what the hell happened back there? I thought he was good at this. How could he screw up things this badly? Why don't you just go ask him yourself? You are tough as ever. Suit yourself then. I don't really give a damn about that guy's past. But do we really have to pin it on that woman from the same floor? Each sacrifice is for the future of the company. Each one is necessary. Sheesh! Our boss really getting to you, isn't he? Company this, company that. That's all he ever talks about. Well, all of us are merely little pawns in his hand. What did you say? No offense, but this is nothing but a job to me. I'm not trying to debate the ethics of what we do, nor am I interested in his great vision. And why don't you use your brain once and think about what you truly want instead of being slave to his company all day? What I truly want? You know, finding the love of your life, forming a family, that sort of thing. Don't end up like me, the old guy who still doesn't have a single clue what he should be doing in his life. His life is happy. You're right about that. Okay, Venora. Do you have anything to say? It's been an exhausting day. I'll see you later. He was about to turn to leave, but he suddenly stopped again. He once again turned his head at me. Venora, did you come up with that name yourself? Yes, the ever so gloomy look on his face unusually perked up out of nowhere. I didn't think you'd be so good at naming yourself. That's a really nice name. Why don't you keep it for yourself? With that, he put on his police hat again. See you later, Nora. Make sure you report to that guy on time. He's kind of anal about that. Okay. With that, he disappeared across the street and once again became part of the crowd. Finding the love of my life and starting my own family. Is that still possible for someone like me? Yeah, I am with that. With you. Well, what am I thinking? No matter what, my mission here is accomplished. As long as the G4 Investigation Bureau can't figure out who the true killer is, everything will still be under our control. It is time for me to move on to my next destination and complete my next mission. What is your next destination? G4 suburbs. The mansion of Amia's former lawyer and traitor, Vincent Edwards. Oh. Okay. Vincent Edwards, that name, I remember now. That man is far more frightening than Amia's. I've been set up. I have to get out of here. Is that my name? I'm hearing Nori. Okay. Or should I call you the Nori? Wait, that's how we look like. Chapter 3, the end. Okay, this is the end of chapter 3. Please leave a like and subscribe, guys. Help me out to reach more viewers so I can make more videos for you guys. Ta-ta. Should I say my goodbye or should I continue my game? Do you guys want me to continue? Hit the like button. Thank you for watching. Vincent Edwards. Is it? Welcome to LMU. Here is the key to your dorm. Enjoy meeting your new roommates. New roommates. Welcome back again, guys. We are continuing the game again. Pardon me, is anyone there? I'm coming in. Hello there. Pleasure to meet you. You are Vincent, right? Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am your roommate, Victor Blake. I am majoring in economic. It is an incredible chance of fate for us to meet each other at this place, don't you think? An incredible chance of fate. Don't make me laugh. Everything exists for a reason. Our life experiences are shaped by our own actions, not fate. If you say so. But that also means there has to be a reason for both of us to be standing here, correct? I'd rather live in a single life. Okay. I see that you are pretty straightforward guy, I understand. First day of school is always quite nerve-wracking, isn't? But you can quote me on this. I'm sure we are going to become great friends. Anyway, shall we start with some simple introduction? Why don't we get to know each other a bit first? Which district are you from, Vincent? The G4 district. G4, is it? Same here. Look like we are both domestic students. What do you like about G4? Where do you usually go to have fun? I don't really go out much. I see. What about hobbies? What do you like to do in your spare time? I enjoy reading about history and philosophy. Ah, that's exciting. What else? That's it. Is that not enough? I see. It seems like you've been working pretty hard, huh, Vincent? You think I'm boring? No, why would I? If anything, I should learn to be more like you. Anyway, I heard that there is going to be a freshman party tonight. Would you like to come with me, Vincent? Not interested. Okay, Vincent. Okay, but what's wrong with making new friends? Do I look like I'm here to make friends? You have absolutely no clue. No clue how much I've put in over the last few years being accepted to our new and well-deserved mission milestone for me. But all the other idiots here think that just by getting here, it means they've won in life. All the G4 students and even people from other districts want to study at this prestige school. But for those people, those 3 letters of RMU merely serve as a title for them to show off. The true reason for them to celebrate on the first day is that their goal was just to get admitted here. I see that you have a pretty high expectation for others as well, huh, Vincent? However, please allow me to disagree with you. You are wrong to assume that those students are celebrating because they believe they no longer need to work hard. Okay. Perhaps for them RMU symbolized the beginning of new chapter in their life. I could care less about what you think. What remains unchanged is that they are wasting the time. But I am different. I know I still have a long way to go. We are at the top university in the G4 district, and not to mention the most competitive one. RMU acceptance rate is only 4.5%. Present. And because of that, I will charge my time here even more. I will be focusing on my studies and only my studies, nothing else. The competition is far from over. If I duel now, it will be no different than admitting defeat to others here. To others here, you say. I will only consider myself a success when I get hired by that place. By that place? Well, let me guess. Could you possibly be aiming for the Emir's Corporation? That is hilarious. Are you mocking me? Oh no, don't get me wrong. I just think Vincent's adorable. So adorable that I want to laugh. Okay. I was worried for a second that my roommate was going to be boring as hell. But now I see that I was terribly wrong. Every word you say can entertain me all day long. What did you just say? My dear Vincent, do you mind if I ask what your major is? I am a law student. Law student, huh? Indeed. You certainly don't look like an engineering student. Do you really think studying hard is all you need to do to get into a top company in G4? Quite joking around. Pure hard work is not the only thing that matters in the workplace. Socializing is also an integral part of it. This is especially important for your chosen profession. With such lousy personality, I shudder to think of the lonely life you lead. Even if you do get into the MES corporation, you will just be ostracized by everyone. Your coworker won't like you, and your boss will just think you are useless and incapable of understanding the ways of the world. It will be your fate to end up being an outcast and be forced to leave the MES corporation because you don't belong there. Oh, right. Or should I say, this will be a life experience shaped by your own action. Okay. But since you've already made up your mind, there's nothing I can do about it. I respect your decision. But if you change your mind at any time, please feel free to join us at the party. I hope to see you at the freshman party, Vincent. We'll catch up later. Uh-oh. He got into his... No. Now Vincent is mad with him. I mean, more than mad, he is annoyed by him. Okay, Vincent. Unforgivable. He had such a sickening smile on his face, and his words were filled with nothing but sarcasm. I resent hypocritical, arrogant scums like him more than those unproductive, good-for-nothing students. Okay. Hypocritical, arrogant scum. Envious outcast. My destiny is mine to decide. Yeah, his destiny is his to decide. I have not asked for your worthless opinions, and certainly don't need a loser like you to mock my dreams. Okay, Vincent. Alright. I shouldn't be thinking about these useless matters. Thank God he left the room. It will give me at least one more night alone. Instead of getting indignant about a guy like that, I might as well use the evening to improve my knowledge furthermore. Okay, you go ahead, continue with your knowledge. Fill your head with more knowledge. It is good, nothing wrong with that. Huh. So, which book should I start with today? Being a Nothingness, Republic, the best of tragedy. What? Why don't we start with Leviathan today? Leviathan today. Leviathan. And from this difference of one another, there is no way for any man to secure himself to reasonable as anticipation. So reasonable as anticipation. That is, by force or wild. promised to master the passions of all men. He can so long till he see no other power great enough to endanger him. Victor Blake. What's his name? Wasn't? Come to think of it, he was my first roommate, the first person I've ever met here. Maybe I shouldn't have given him the cold shoulder on the first day. It wasn't the wisest thing to do. After all, I will be spending most of my time here in this tiny room with him. Oh, you feel bad now? No, that's not true. I should be able to move out and live alone next year. Really, man, I have no reason to put on a smile for this guy, and I am not in the mood to do that. Look, the Victor is getting into his head. Is it night now? Law can never be against reason. Our lawyers are agreed. And that's not the letter. That is every construction of it, but that which is according to the intention of the legislator. Legislator is the law. Okay. It's 12 o'clock. We need this guy going to his home. Why am I thinking about him? His lifestyle is definitely not. Okay. It feels as if I am eagerly waiting for him to come back. I don't understand. Well, he's your friend, man. You guys are gonna be roommates. Not that the death of one man, though without sin, can satisfy for the offenses of all men. In the rigor of justice, but in the mercy of God, that ordained such sacrifice for a sin as he was pleased in his mercy to accept. Okay. Already past 9. It's 3:30 in the morning. This is inexcusable. Okay. Victor, on your very first day at RMU, all you do is party until the wee hours of the morning. Where did you get the confidence to speak to me like that? He's worried about him. What was I even worried about? After all, I'll be spending this year alone again, but in this room, won't I? Geniuses are often born in isolation, with a lonely destiny. They often have a tendency for self-abandonment, to abandon everything for their ideals. Okay? Nothing is predestined in life. I've always believed that ever since I was a child, a person's destiny can be changed by no one but themselves. Ordinary people obey fate, but the strong ones become ruler of their own destiny. To enter in this corporation and become thus the cream de la cream of the cream de la cream. Can you guys translate this for me? I'm not sure if I spell it right way also. Is my goal. But why? Why do I still feel so hopeless sometimes in the face of so-called fate? The real loneliness is a deep void and emptiness that will drive you crazy. Even in the midst of cheering, you feel nothing but emptiness, melancholy, and frustration inside you. When I stand in the middle of a crowd, I feel even more lonely and out of place. But when I am alone, then I do when I'm alone. I look at all the people drinking and chatting, and can only ask myself, why don't I feel the same joy as they do? Have I really abandoned everything that I deserve to pursue my dream? Is the loneliness that I feel a price that I have and must pay? I know better than anyone that coming here won't change anything. It is a brand new year. I hope all the misfortunes will go away. I'm going to be an adult soon. Perhaps I'll be more mature then. Or maybe I will finally be able to make real friends when I go to my new school. Birthdays, New Year's, new schools. I've heard similar prayers all my life. Humans always like to place hopes in useless things that make them feel like a turnaround will come out of nowhere. They willingly blind themselves and are reluctant to see the truth that many of the change in their lives need to be done by themselves. That will change in the new year if you don't do anything. How will you become more mature if you don't even try to improve yourself? But in the end, I realized. What did you realize? I'm really not that different from them. I had hoped that my life would change then when I come to RMU. I had hoped that I would find real friends at RMU. I guess you found one. His name is Victor Blake. You just didn't realize it yet. It's 5 in the morning. Looks like I won't be getting any sleep today. Might as well pack up and get ready for the first day of school. Victor. Vincent, you are still awake. I'm not feeling so well. What happened, man? I think I might be. What? No. Victor. Huh. You're awake. Are you feeling any better? What time is it? How long have I been asleep? It's early noon. Oh God, I've missed all my morning classes. Well, am I supposed to congratulate you? Not only that, but you've made me miss all my morning classes as well. I'm sorry. Perhaps you don't remember. But the doctor from the infirmary has visited here. I was worried that you were seriously ill, but the doctor said that it seems to be a case of exhaustion and stress. She said that with some rest you should be able to recover soon. That's good. Is that so? Thank goodness. But if that's the case, why are you still here with me? I guess I just wanted to make sure you were feeling better when you wake up with my own eyes. I wasn't quite sure what I was supposed to do, so I bought you a cup of hot chocolate. I also asked them to make the food on top in the shape of a kitten. Okay, Vincent. Okay, what's so funny? No, nothing. But why, Vincent? After all that I said, to be honest, I'd rather just turn a blind eye to you. I don't want to have anything to do with your life or death. But you are my roommate, so you are part of my responsibilities. I had no other choice. What were you thinking? Ruining your body by parching into the early hours of morning and the day before school starts? I didn't go. What? I didn't go to the freshman party. Then, what were you doing all night? Isn't it obvious I wanted to get away from you? Get away from me? Am I that obnoxious to you? No, it's because of the things you said. It may not seem like it, but I haven't slept well for days on end. Oh, okay. Late into every night, I am plagued by a million thoughts. Okay, this is Victor. I never knew what I was going to do when I get here. Everything about the future terrifies me. My goal was to get accepted to RMU, but a lot of the time it felt like I was just carrying out my family expectation of me. I don't know, all of us doing that. We have to make us proud. That was what my parents would always tell me. But when I finally got here, I just felt lost and overwhelmed. I made it to RMU. I have succeeded, right? But then what? What happened after that? Why isn't anyone telling me what to do next? It was as if I was standing on the last step of the staircase, but it didn't lead anywhere. That when I realized I had not a single clue what I wanted. And then I met you, and that feeling became stronger and stronger. Everything about you irritated me. Your condescending attitude and the way you talk without any consideration for others made me want to punch you in the face. Okay, if only that was the truth. One night spent in the cult sobered, sobered me up. I was not actually angry with you, I was just disappointed in myself. Because you are different from me, Vincent. You are an admirable person. Unlike me and many of the students here, you know exactly what you want. You have a clear goal in your mind, and every drop of your efforts goes to it. You came here because you wanted to be here. And I came here simply because that was what I had been told to do my whole life. The loss I felt for myself when I heard you say those words had never been stronger. Okay. He's telling him he's admitting his feeling for him. But I was unwilling to face the truth, and I turned it into jealousy. I'm sorry, Vincent. I said troubled things to you. Oh, he's apologizing to him. Okay, Vincent. Are you blushing? No, I just didn't expect you to be so honest with me. Is it because I called you an admirable person? You enjoy being complimented like that, didn't you? I don't know what you're all talking about. Okay. Come to think of it, you still have classes this afternoon, don't you? There's no point in staying here for me. Oh, yeah. In that case, I'll take my leave then. Two more things. First, maybe I don't really understand how you feel, and I'm not sure what to say to make you feel better. But you are here for 4 years, aren't you? I'm sure you'll find your goal eventually, a goal that's just for you. If all you need is someone to talk to when you are feeling down, I'll be here for you. Second, you have the right to be angry with me if I make you upset, and I allow you to do that. See you this evening, Victor. Wait a minute. Vincent. Thanks for the hot chocolate. Okay. And just like that, we became college roommates for the next 4 years. And why exactly are you telling me this? These? I know who you really are, infiltrator. And what you should be scared of is if Mansurin finds out, it will be all over for you. Oh. But I know what you want, believe it or not, to a certain extent. We actually share the same goal. Say, want to collaborate with me, my dear infiltrator? Okay, there is something up. Vincent Edwards. It's been a long time, Venora. A long time. Didn't we just meet last night? Indeed, in sense, we did. But I am sure you will agree that we are all more than just mindless walking cops, aren't we? Venora, have you ever considered what decides someone's personality? Oh, well, it should be obvious that none of us were born with a fixed personality. A person's character can change based on their living environment, their family upbringing, and how people behave around them. In other words, their life experience forge their personality, or should I say, their memories. Correct. That means that depends on the number of memories recollected. A person's demeanor and mannerism as well change somewhat. And it's obvious to me that the woman standing in front of me right now is not the same person as the one I saw last night. By the way, I must admit, your new gloves suit you very well.
Nora.
Nora, that's right. However, what I am curious to know is how much of your memory truly came back. Only a bit. Remember that I was detective from G4 Investigation. I remember that I came to your mansion to investigate the case of a missing citizen over recent years and the truth behind the G4 Cyborg Incident. And after that, I don't remember what happened after that. Oh, he is sad. He is disappointed. Is that so? That's fine. You should take everything one step at a time. When you agree, it's certainly not a wise idea to rush things. Okay? Vincent, you know exactly who I was all along. Why were you hiding everything from me? Me? Hiding everything? You've got it all wrong, madame. What do you mean? If I didn't wish to help you, why would I go through all this trouble to offer you leads? That business card. It was your intention to give me that business card to lead me back to the MES Corporation to find my roommates, my memories. You have a special power in you, don't you? As expected, you've discovered it as well. You're able to see past memories contained in certain objects. If that's the case, do you even need me to tell you about your past? Even if I had told you the truth while we were in the mansion, that would be nothing more than just a bedtime story for you. It wouldn't have helped you to find your true self, wouldn't it? In other words, you wanted me to utilize this power myself so that I could truly realize my own path. Oh, okay. I don't believe anything you say. You have no reason to help me at all. As the former lawyer of the MES Corporation, you pinned all the blame on Vincent for the G4 Cyborg Incident. You were willing to do anything to get what you were after. There has to be another reason for you to do everything you did for me. What is the reason, Vincent? I don't care what's going on between you and the MES Corporation at the present time, but what I do know is you are not a righteous person. You are not a righteous person and cannot be trusted. Righteous person, you say. A righteous person. Okay. He had the same question also. Then Nora, with all due respect, you are even more humorous without your memory than with it. Have you ever heard of something like this, Nora? Kill one man and you are a murderer. Kill millions of men and you are a conqueror. Kill them all and you are a god. And how would you define a righteous person, Nora? Are you telling me that you think you qualify as one? In this world, there is nothing that is absolutely right, nor is there anything that is absolutely wrong. The essence of good and evil is really just success and failure. It is a matter of different perspective. All things could be just from one point of view, but maybe immoral from another. But that doesn't really matter either. In the end, none of us are entitled to stand for what we think is right and criticize others. Every human being, living and dead, every species, has done selfish things for their own benefit. But humans, and only humans, have invented one set of moral concepts after another to justify their self-centered actions. How many things that used to be considered taboo are now acceptable? And how many things that were considered harmless in the past are now unacceptable? Righteous and wickedness, justice and evil. These are all just fabrication created by human society. As time passes, as the ruling groups change, they find that the reasoning of the past no longer justifies their actions today. Time and time again, humans find new justification and rewrite their wrongs over and over again in order to label themselves as righteous, to stand in the shoes of an omniscient God, and to judge others by their so-called morality. But these moral judgments about good and evil cannot exist until they are decreed by society. Once removed from legal and social constraints, these definitions no longer hold water. What exactly are you getting at? Vincent. Heroes and villains don't exist. All that really exists are losers and winners. Become a winner in society, become the conqueror of the world, and you'll be on the right side of history. By the same token, become a loser, and you will be on the side of wrongdoing. It is not up to you or me to decide who is righteous between us. It all depends on who comes out on top, right? Okay. Not only that, but the tip of the cyborg you are remembering now only serves to distort the truth. Iceberg, cyborg. When you get all your memories back, perhaps you will be enlightened. You will understand why I have done all this to you. But of course, I don't really. Okay? The thought of winning your approval have never crossed my mind once, Nora. Nor do I need it at all. I never said what you did was without reason, Vincent. On the contrary, I am pretty sure that you do have one. Righteous or not, all I want is the truth and only the truth. The truth, is it? I see. In that case, may I offer you a proposition? Why don't we explore that room together? The room filled with truth. Are you saying that correct? That's correct. The secret chamber of G4 Cyborg Incident is hidden somewhere in this room. Really? What do you think, Nora? Why not use your power to solve the mystery here? Objective: locate the secret chamber. You need to locate the secret chamber, man. The elevator. What I took to get this trick, and I will pursued by some sort of monster on our way here. Who's that monster anyway? I had no clue what happened after the crash. I don't know what happened to Draco either. There's no need to worry about Draco, Venora. Huh? Okay. You know where he is? No. But what I do know is he's not as vulnerable as you imagine him to be. Okay. I don't quite understand him what he's saying, but yeah, let's just continue. Maybe you should go to the other side. A computer. Looks like you need to follow the on-screen instructions to enter some form of codes. I don't know what the password is yet. I need to gather more clues. Yeah, we do need to gather more clues. What's this? A bookcase full of books. How fascinating. Vincent took a book off the bookcase and flipped it through it. Do you enjoy reading, Venora? Whoa. Not really. Not really. Is it because you can't understand them? Not because of that. Vincent mocked me as he put the book back on the shelf. But how strange it is, don't you think? We are in the basement of the Endless Corporation, yet the bookcase is filled with books of history and philosophy. Of course, I won't complain. Those happen to be my favorites as well. Okay, man. Maybe it's your place, since it's the legal department. Should I? Oh yeah, it ain't gonna play the same dialogue. Look like you need to follow. I don't know what the password is. I need to gather. Yeah. I need to gather more clues. A door. Says all my dad wants to know is what? Explore the room that is filled with the truth. The one and only secret chamber of the G4 Cyborg. Why not use your power to solve the mystery? You want me to solve it? I will solve it. Oh well. Having cold feet, aren't we? Didn't you want to know the truth, Venora? Why are you in such hurry to leave? Oh, okay. If you have simply changed your mind, I won't force you to stay either. In the end, a past memory have nothing to do with me, wouldn't you? Okay. I can't leave it. I need to find the secret chamber. Let's leave the secret chamber then. Let's continue our investigation. What the hell happened here? Interesting. The blood splatter in the walls are fresh. Looked like a fight just happened here before we arrived. Yeah. Then this must be a fight between Draco and that monster. Probably. Some kind of keypad. The bottom have been switched to the usual number of don't know what to enter. I need to gather more clues. Okay, we need more clues. Cupboard enter. What? White mug fell out of shattered on the floor. They were from some invented by Stone Solomon. Why, Vincent? Are you mad at me for breaking the mug, Vincent? No. Why would I be mad about? Oh. Vincent suddenly lost his balance. The support of the wall, he might have already fallen to the floor. Okay, Vincent, what's going on with you? Vincent, are you? No, don't come any closer. Vincent held out one of his hands, telling me not to come closer. I'm fine, I don't need you to worry about me. Leaning against the cupboard by the wall, he regained his footing. Let's continue our investigation. Okay. Shattered mug. The moment I opened the cupboard, a white mug fell out and shattered on the floor. Why would someone leave a mug in such a place? Investigate the mug. Yes. Be careful, Nora. Don't hurt yourself. I squatted down and carefully touched one of the shards with the tip of my finger. Here you are, Inspector. You know something been bothering me for a while. What is it, Mancherim? There is something with him. Inspector, if somebody could get a crystal clear view of anyone's memory, like seeing how the seemingly strong person had actually hidden in a corner and cried out in pain, or the deceit and argument behind what appears to be a beautiful love story. Or someone painful childhood memory that have been repressed in the depths of the mind. What kind of power do you think this person would have in this world? They would be like all knowing, or they would see all these things that no one wants to reveal and discover the truth that everyone is trying to hide. Yes, there is no doubt that they will rule the entire world. And my goal? Are you saying? Yes, that's right. Our researchers are getting closer and closer to reaching success. Okay. Soon I'll become an omniscient god. I will be able to see everyone's past and spy deep into their hearts. But strangely enough, ever since this time last year, important research documents and samples belonging to our organization have been disappearing one by one. That's what's even stranger is they all happen to be related to the research of this power. You mean they were stolen? Someone is trying to steal our organization research. It is indisputable that this thief is a member of our organization. There's a traitor who wants to acquire this power for themselves. Okay. Well, Inspector, have you noticed any suspicious members within the organization? Sorry, haven't been paying much attention. That's too bad. Okay. You know, Inspector, there is something I've always admired about you. Whether you're telling the truth or not, you are always able to keep that innocent look on your face. And Jeremy, I would never lie to you. You are like a father to me. Oh, am I? But surely, such high-level research material is not something that just anyone can comprehend. Wouldn't you agree? If the thief was able to pinpoint exactly those documents and samples related to this memory reading power, I think he must be one of your researchers. Yeah. Okay. My apologies. Please allow me to pick up the phone. Hello, Monsieur M speaking. Is that so? I see. Well done. What is it? Okay. Inspector, looks like I need to take my leave now. Keep being a good girl, alright? Don't touch anything on my desk. Perhaps there is a big secret hidden in this pink envelope. Well, who knows? Okay. And by the way, you were right. The thief was indeed one of our researchers. I'll see you later. Okay, clever girl. That's why we are called the inspector. Monsieur M has left. From what I've heard ever since Monsieur M received a threatening video, he became more and more paranoid. Well, to be honest, I actually have no clue what he was like before that either. Tomorrow I will visit Vincent Edwards' mansion and investigate him using my cover as a detective. But my real object is to uncover his secret weapon and destroy it. Okay. You know, Inspector, there is something I always admired about you. Whether you are telling the truth or not, you are always able to keep that innocent look on your face. However, I keep thinking about what Monsieur M had said today. At first, it seemed that he suspected me of being a thief, but we actually both knew that this was impossible. The reason is simple. I wasn't even part of this organization a year ago. There is no way I could have stolen those things. And by the way, you are right. The thief was indeed one of our researchers. Just before Monsieur M left, he received a phone call. The person on the other end of the phone may have just told him the true identity of the thief. But judging from Monsieur M's reaction, everything seemed to be as he expected. Therefore, it's way more likely that Monsieur M knew who the thief was long before our conversation. In that case, why would Monsieur M invite me here to have such a seemingly meaningless conversation? And it just happened to be the night before I was to go on a mission. There is something we don't know. Keep being a good girl, right? Don't touch anything on my desk. Perhaps there is a big secret hidden in the big envelope. Mungkin pink envelope-nya yang dia mau ditahuin sama Vanora. Monsieur M, I wish you've been more straightforward with your... Okay. Monsieur M has never left me alone in his office before, nor has he ever, especially, said such things. It is now obvious to me that he is, in fact, meant quite the opposite. He actually wanted him to look and what was on the envelope. Time to investigate the clue. The desk lamp on my showing. Should I turn it on? Should we? I think we should. Anyway, don't know what the point in that, but yeah, let's continue. Okay, the log mansion envelope. What? I shouldn't be watching this. Seeing this. Isn't they look like a double version of the developer? I feel like I am. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's just click X on all of these. Oh, okay, that's Vincent and Mansion. But it looks like a clue of some sort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What those numbers are for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. measured in mug. At first glance, it looked like it was coffee, but as he got closer, it smelled like a hot chocolate. Huh? Oh, no, I haven't even checked everything yet. What is it, Benora? Were you able to see anything? Well, no, not really. Is that so? Then please forgive me for asking such a question. Is there something that bothers you? You've been looking. Huh. Actually, yes, there is indeed something that I just don't understand. Ah, have you ever wondered why MES choose to build half human, half robotic cyborg specifically? It seemed like something trivial at first, but I just can't think of an explanation for it. MES Corporation is Mechanical Engineering Corporation. Producing fully mechanical bionic robots should be much easier for them. If that's the case, why build half human, half robotic ones instead? These cyborgs have to constantly feed on human flesh to even maintain their human appearance. No matter how you look at it, the only going to place a lot more burden on MES Corporation shoulders. And that's also what led to the continuous disappearance of citizens in the G4 district. You were being used as a cattle feed, which eventually uncovered the whole. I see where you are coming from. That's indeed. Oh, okay. We're gonna fast forward. You guys check. You guys can postpone. This may sound absurd, but what I think the MES Corporation wants to conquer the world. They want to become a new. What good would it do them to conquer the world? See, it's obvious. They would possess endless money and power. Is that so? Do you think the MES Corporation is building half human, half robotic cyborg purely for the sake of power and money? Well, I don't think so. Tapi ada masalahnya. You have realized as well, if that's all MES Corporation wants, then it's enough for them to keep making the artificial prosthetics they do. Sorry, that was my brother. Okay. Therefore, theoretically, they've already conquered the G4 district, haven't they? It wouldn't be stretch to bring other districts to their knees in the same way. In that case, I'm sure you can easily conclude that there must be other reason for MES Corporation to start this. Benora, let's think about it another way. If you are the MES Corporation and you think you are God, what are these cyborgs to you? If I am MES Corporation and I think I am God, these are new species that I have created. Correct. The MES Corporation wants more than just money and power. They want to create a new world order. Benora, have you heard of the Voorhees Corporation by any chance? Wait, Voorhees Corporation. That's a bioengineering corporation located in the G3 district, isn't it? I don't know if somehow this was related with G3 also. I don't know why. Yes, just like MES. Voorhees used to be an international super monopoly. They shared similar goals as well. The mutants, as we know them today, were actually the products of Voorhees. What? Somewhere, the MES Corporation, Voorhees Corporation, aimed to replace the current human race with newly created species. But the difference is Voorhees mutants don't need to feed on humans to survive. Okay. Even though these mutants have special abilities compared to ordinary human, people don't necessarily agree that this makes them more superior. Okay. Presently, tensions between mutants and humans are particularly high in the G3 district. Some mutants do believe that they are better than ordinary humans, but many humans believe that the mutants are monsters that should not exist and that humans are the rightful ruler of the earth. Okay. Of course, there are also those who believe that the two can live together in harmony. The MES Corporation witnessed all of that. They came to the conclusion that if they were going to create a species that is 100% above human, the survival of that species must depend on the death of humans. Really? Mediocre humans must give up their life in order to create our utopia. It is necessary sacrifice. That's what the MES Corporation thought. And what if there is no more human, man? I understand now. It is not true that the cyborg MES produced need to feed on human. In fact, it's quite the opposite, that the intention of the MES Corporation to begin with. If the cyborgs are placed at the top of the food chain above humans, there will never be a chance to equality between the two. Correct. The pink envelope on the desk. Inside was a piece of paper printed with a strange rectangles. Wait. Oh, wait. We need to go back to the computer. I think it was purple, orange, then turquoise, then purple, then red. Oh, I'm having running nose again. It seemed to be related to the picture on Manshur M's laptop somehow. It is. Probably I need to take a picture on this with my phone so I can save the organization. Oh, red was with the first one. Oh, okay. What if I turn on the lamp? Turn off. Okay, it is turned off. Oh, that's why. The color have changed. So that's it. The colors only show up when I turn on the lamp. Yeah. Okay, let's get back. Let's start by saving. A poster of MES. The poster was firmly fixed on the wall with some kind of white glue. Pegged it with my finger, but I couldn't get it off. Venora, may I ask what your thoughts on the design of MES then? Chana. Then the intent of mascots is generally to serve as a bridge between the brand and the user, reflecting the company's spirit and strengths. Chan looks as a mechanical process. Maybe a bit too straightforward for many people. Okay. But I don't think there is any harm in a unique and comical design like this one. If you place Chan next to other corporate mascots, it would stand out simply by making people go, huh, what's this supposed to be? Which is also an advantage in some sense. It is, in other words, you believe that Chan has an advantage as a mascot simply because its design is too particular because it's truly perfect design. If you have to put it that way, then yes. What about you, as a former lawyer at Corporation? What's your opinion on this design? I thought it looked so hideous that I gave mine to Victor. Okay, he hated it. He didn't even like the design. I guess I can't really blame you for that. A drawer. I slide open it and took a look. Inside were just some. There seemed to be some kind of pink box embedded in this office. Oh. Ventilation duct opening, nothing please. Can I open these drawers? Slide open it, take a look. It's just not. It's called this paper. What about here? Cardboard. Open it, take a look. There was nothing on it. Okay, fine. But the device will unlock automatically after entering the correct answer. Did I save the? I thought I memorized everything. But I did take a picture. So first it was what was it? Red, right? Yeah, red. Red. Then purple, orange. What is the third one? Orange also, and then turquoise. Oh, nice, we done it. Then last one is purple again, my favorite color. Okay, we got it. We did got the mysterious box. There is a keyhole in it, and we need the key now. How the hell I open it? Nothing working. The elevator button is no longer working. The elevator. That's the Draco and I were pursued. I know what happened after. Yeah. What happened to Draco? Y'all worried about him. I'm worried about him also. Took out my scalpel and cut off a portion of the solidified glue and along the edge of the poster, then tore the entire thing off. Ha! There is another poster hidden underneath the Chan poster. And seemingly lovely, innocent Minora has secret hidden scalpel. This all sure is a full of surprise. There's another poster hidden beneath the Chan's posters. What does this mean? Minora, do you know the name of this work? No, I don't. What's the name of it, man? The Destruction of Leviathan. Okay. It is written in the book of Isaiah that when God comes to earth on Judgment Day, he will punish Leviathan and slay him. Okay? The destruction of Leviathan depicts the scene. Leviathan is the great sea serpent. Okay. In the upper right corner of the original work, God can be seen in the sky, handling a sword with a fierce look. But in this poster, that part has been cut off. We can only vaguely see his powered limbs. Okay. That's mean there is no God. We can only So whoever put the poster up here simply wanted Leviathan to be the center of the attention. Probably. In the book of Job, Leviathan is portrayed as a vicious creature that is so fierce that anyone who witnesses him will be terrified and overwhelmed. He has teeth so terrible and a mouth so strong that nobody can open with force. His eyes are depicted as the great lights of the morning, and his head as an unbreakable block of stone. It is worth mentioning that Leviathan is also the name of a well-known work of political philosophy. Did you just say that Leviathan is also the name of philosophical work? A philosophical work? Wait, yes, in the book, Leviathan is a symbol of power and metaphor for the author ideal commonwealth and perfect government. Commonwealth and perfect government. Wait, the bookcase! The bookcase, we need to go to the bookcase. I don't think I can use scalpel anymore. Where is the bookcase? Yeah. A bookcase full of books. We are in the basement of a Mears Corporation, yet the bookcase is mostly filled with books on history and philosophy. History and philosophy. Philosophy. Yeah, I know. Vincent, you mentioned that Leviathan is the also name of the philosophical work, right? That is correct. I sweat my eyes quickly over each of the books titled. Being and Nothingness, Republic, the Birth of Tragedy. Here it is, Leviathan. Leviathan. I took Leviathan off the bookcase and opened the book. As I had expected, the inside of the book is actually completely hollow. Hidden inside is a key, and where you need to use the key, it is for the book. For the box, mysterious box, which we couldn't be able to open because we needed the key. And finally, we got it. Okay, Buka. The box is unlocked. What's inside anyway? What I find inside is really Penelope, Boss, Gucci. His cats. Vincent really loves cats. For me, I would take the Gucci. I like colorful. Gucci, Penelope, and Boss. Those are the names of my 3 cats. Victor's eyes are unarmed. And then there's pictures of you guys at university. Vincent didn't answer. He looked away to the other side of the room. What is it? Why are you looking on the other side of the room? Okay. What about the computer? Enter the bus. To... Oh, we need to go back to the picture. I remember there was a date. RMU, then 3. I know. Just entering his cat name ain't gonna work. But we should get back to the picture in a way. Even if we entered. Oh. I know. It's wrong. We need to go back to the picture. Another. Gucci. Okay, there you go. RMU 32 2077. All capital. Let me see. RMU Access granted. We succeed to enter the passcode. There you go, guys. Leave a like and subscribe. For me doing good. Well done, but no war. What this? What is this? I bet the safe. My vision blurred as soon as the secret chamber opened. What? I could no longer see my surroundings, but I could vaguely sense a black shadow appearing in front of me. What? Who are you? Do you remember me now? Your mission. She was staring straight at me with a creepy smile on her face. My mission? You know what I mean, don't you? I'm sure you do. That man has to die. What? She turned around and began to walk away slowly, bit by bit, toward the chamber. That man has to die? What did she mean? Watch her step into the chamber until her whole body was swallowed by the darkness. What was that thing? What is it, Nora? Why are you still hesitating? Vincent didn't seem to catch that strange sight. Ladies first. His smile still makes me feel uneasy. I didn't say anything more. After a few seconds of hesitation, I gathered my courage and walked into the secret chamber. I could feel Vincent following me closely. Those dark green walls and that dim light. The sight in front of me didn't surprise me. The chamber looked exactly like the one I saw earlier in the cyborg iPhone. And all around me were bloodthirsty cyborgs chained to the wall. But at that moment, the only thing that caught my attention was this one cyborg in front of me. Wait, what did this cyborg saw this cyborg before? He kept longing at me like a murderous beast, but the limp restrained him in it's difficult for him to move an inch. The way he looked, wait a minute, There is no doubt that he is the same cyborg I saw from the memory of that eyeball. Yeah, no, it's more than that. Wait, everything I'm seeing right now feels so familiar. W- Uh, very clearly remember the scene that I saw when I picked up the cyborg eyeball. It's exactly the same as what I am seeing right now. I don't understand. Was I not seeing the past memories of that cyborg, but my own present experience? Right. I thought back to everything I had experienced since coming to the MES impression cooperation. I suddenly realized something that I skipped. What is it, Benora? Have you discovered anything new? It was you all along, wasn't Vincent? Was it? Vincent wasn't phased at all. Instead, he had contemptuous smile on his face. The graffiti outside the MES corporation, the invitation letters, and the four-digit code of the employee passageway, the history and the philosophy books in the basement, and that college photo in the books. From the time I arrived at MES until now, I had always assumed that the experiments here were conducted by the secret underground MES corporation themselves. But that doesn't make any sense, does it? Why would the MES corporation call themselves murderer and use the same combination as the employee access passcode? Okay. And that party on the same day as your accident. Why would that has been the beginning of the nightmare of MES corporation? Why would the bookcase in the basement here be filled with your favorite books on philosophy and history? And why is that college photo of you and Victor a clue to unlocking the secret chamber? If you think about it, there can only be one explanation. Because this whole time, it wasn't the secret underground MS corporation that was still conducting experiments here at this site, but you. Ah, Vincent, Vincent Edwards. An interesting theory. Indeed, it seems that I can't really blame you for thinking that way. If you're suspicious, if your suspicions are correct, then why would I come here to help you expose myself? It is simple. This is all part of your plan. In the case of the G4 Cyborg Incident, you, as the lawyer for the MES Corporation, pinned all the blame on Vincent Muniz. To cover up the fact that cyborg experiment was planned by the MES Corporation themselves. And yet, instead of being evaluated by the MES Corporation, you were almost killed in their carefully orchestrated car accident. You tried your very best and devoted everything you had to them, but all they did was discard you like a pawn. So with this grudge against them, you decided to take your revenge with the MES Corporation. To defeat the MES Corporation and become the one in control, you needed to master technology even more advanced than theirs, and become even more frightening than the MES Corporation. Having come to this conclusion, you decided to rescue Winston from prison and made a deal with him to resemble the cyborg that the MES Corporation had discarded. Oh, Okay. And together develop a new technology that will strike fear into ears. That technology is what I have inside me, the ability to see other past. Not only that, you actually knew very well that the MES Corporation was conducting similar research, but their progress was very slow. So you made a deal with a member of MES secret organization and had him assist you in stealing all the documents and samples related to the research into the power by the MES Corporation Around the same time, you sent MES a threatening video suggesting that you were developing a secret weapon, which caused them the great paranoia. After you obtained everything you needed, you brutally murdered that member and used his corpse as a cattle feed for your reconstituted cyborgs. His name was Dr. Richard Evans. He's tragically found dead in his apartment with his body ripped apart. And after that, I was sent to your mansion as a detective to investigate the recent disappearances and the truth behind the G4 Cyborg Incident. Strangely enough, I can't remember what happened after that. I woke up in your mansion and I had lost all my memories. But unexpectedly, I gained the power to see the other people past, which I didn't possess before. But the clues I discovered at the MES Corporation told me on the night that I came to your mansion, in fact, you and I visited this building, the whole MES Corporation together as a pair. Okay. I don't get it. I haven't yet figured out what really happened that night. But what I do know is you are the culprit behind the disappearances that have happened in the G4 district over the past few years. You've been secretly resembling Cyborg here with Vincent. You need a cattle feed to keep them alive. And me, I was used by you as a guinea pig, to test this new power you created, the power to see other people's memories. Somehow, you erased my memory to see if I could utilize my new power to find clues about my past. You set up the old MES Corporation building as a testing ground for me and designed all sorts of puzzles. Oh, okay. Then lied to me about finding the MES Corporation business card in my pocket when I woke up in your mansion. And lured me here to begin your experiment. Well, how's that? Is there anything else that I need to explain? Well done, Venora. You are truly impressive. In other words, you don't deny anything I have said. Correct. I admit that I am indeed the one behind everything. Fortunately, however, I must comment, there is one fatal error in your near-perfect reasoning. How do you know that you really Venora, cyborg lady? Uh-oh. Oh, this dude. Weren't you the one who called me Venora first? True, but have you forgotten, as we discussed before, a person's personality is determined by how much they remember. The reason why I call you Venora is because your demeanor is the same as hers. In other words, I know you have recovered the memory of Venora and think you are here. But if that same memory was given to another cyborg, They too would think they are Venora, wouldn't they? You are trying me. I don't believe you. Venora, do you perhaps remember the date of the day you came to my mansion as a detective? Yes, it was December 2086. And do you know what the date is today? No, I don't. Today is March 2087. 2087? That's right. You have absolutely no clue what has happened in the last 3 months. The real Venora is long gone. What? I apologize, Venora. I'm afraid I must end our conversation here. If I had to be honest, I too did not wish to see everything end this way. However, I have no choice but to let you spend the rest of your life here with your kind. Wait, what? No, man, never. But why? Why are you doing this? If I am not the real Venora, why are you doing this to me? What did I do to you? Venora or not, your head belongs to the MS Corporation. Your body reads the decay, and your soul embodies portrait corruption. Portrait corruption. Really, man? She's yours now, my friends. Wait. Well, I'm gonna stop it here, guys. I hope I can see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. And please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And comment down below what game you guys want me to try. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.